Hello everybody and welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to take a closer look at the Sailing Toward Osiris game by Daily Magic Games. So let's get down to the table and see what's inside this cool box. Okay, so let's open the box and see what we have inside. First of all, we have rules, and it's like 10 pages or so. Rules are 5-6 pages maybe. It's really easy, straightforward game, really nicely written rule book. You understand everything on the first read. That is really nice. And then we have this nice looking board, and you see how bright color it is. I like bright colors in board games, how they pop up and everything. And basically, while the ship is sailing toward Osiris, you are going to collect resources from these places around the board and build monuments and stuff like that, blocking some spaces throughout the game. And that's what you will be doing in this game. And then we have these player shields. Each player gets one so you can hide your resources. And this game goes to 5 players, as you can see. And then we have beautiful insert. Now everything is really nicely laid out. You have resources, 3 different types. You have stones, you have wheat, you have bricks. They should be there, but I keep them in a bag is because it's much easier to put them on a table. And they're basically just nicely done wooden components, and in a shape. They are not cubes, they are shaped like the resources they are, which is something I'm always looking forward into games. And they're really nicely done. They're really okay thick wooden components. Then we have the first player token. This is the bark that is carrying the pharaoh to the Osiris. And we have a bunch of wooden components. Let me show you one for each player. So from one player, so you have, this is your marker, so you can mark your points track, where you are at the points. So you have a points track, then you have a bunch of different buildings that you will build throughout the game. So you have like sphinx and obelisks and these big holes, or whatever they are called, I'm not really sure now. Then you have this camel, so you can go on a caravan and earn some resources that way. And then this one is just used so everyone knows that you passed and you don't play anymore this round. So, and they're really nice, chunky, as you can see, really thick wooden components, which is awesomely looking components. Then you have a bunch of workers. This is the main part of the game. You will be playing these workers with some cards. I will show you the cards a bit later. And you have regular workers, and then you have these guys that bring you some extra stuff, and you can play them a bit differently from these regular ones. Also, what we have here is a really nice cloth bag with some print of the pharaoh, if I'm not mistaken, on it. And you will put your workers in here so you can draw them from the bag, because you draw them randomly. You don't choose which workers you get each round. You have to play them randomly. And then we have the first player token, and just some tokens to mark the bonuses you took throughout the game. And the last thing we have here are the cards, which I conveniently placed underneath it. Oh my god. Okay, now this will be interesting to pull out. Okay. And now we got the cards. Okay, first of all, we got 2 types of cards. First type of cards is these cards. Each player will get these cards. These are these are some mistakes. So you get, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, 5 cards. And each player will get the same set of 5 cards. But the thing is, if you play it this round, no one can play it that round. They have to wait for another round. And this will give you some super cool special bonuses that only you can have that round. And I like this deck really much. And then there is this deck with a bunch of different cards, and each card in this deck is different and is doing something a bit differently. There are no two same cards that do the same thing. I mean, they do similar things but not the same things. And basically when you play it, you can use it either for this ability or to get some resources in the in this up corner over there or here. So, and that's all. That's everything that comes in a box of Sailing Toward Osiris. Okay, so that was Sailing Toward Osiris, and I'll start off by saying that insert is really good for this game. I know that sounds weird, but I really like how the insert is made. It's really functional, it's really well working with all the components and everything. It basically reminded me of Quadropolis. Quadropolis has a great insert for the game, so congrats on that. It's a great insert. You will not throw it away like you probably do as I do. So very nice insert. And the game overall, the game is pretty easy. It's really not that hard to teach to new people, and it has like 7 different actions that you can do, and it looks confusing at first, but it's really straightforward. Those actions are really easy to learn, easy to play, but also the game offers a really high strategic choices. So you have to choose, do you want to build over here or do you want to build there, because you have to build in line or on the one side of the river as the bark is going, and how will you can block each other. So there's a little bit mean component in this game if you like mean in the games. I'm not that much fan, but I'm okay with it over here because it's really not that hard to build somewhere else and get points somewhere else. It's not everything about these buildings, and you get to play the cards, which interact really nice with other players and with what they are doing, because you are waiting on someone to play something so you can play your card and get some stuff that they put on a board. Also, there are decks that are each player has the same deck of few cards, I think 5 cards, and when someone plays that card, you cannot play that same card in that turn. You have to wait a turn to go in a second round or so, so you can play it so you can play your version of that card, which is the same and all that. Overall, I really like how it works, because you're constantly thinking, oh, should I play it now? Should I wait one more turn and get bigger reward? But someone might play it before me and get that big reward. I don't know, I really just like how everything works and how you are building together and trying to work together, starting the caravans. You're going on a trip and you pick some resources, and other players that join you have to give you some of these resources, and you're all constantly waging, should I give them resources or should I keep waiting and get me some more. Overall, I was really pleased with the game. It is easy. It's not that much convoluted as you might think when you see all these actions you can do. If you like Euro games, but you are a bit afraid to play, like, say, let's say Terra Mystica or something like that, then you should definitely try Sailing Toward Osiris, because it is really a great Euro game worth checking out. Okay, so that was that. I really recommend this one. It's really good. No, it's not good. It's a great game. So until next time, pozdrav. This video was brought to you by philibertnet.com, the game in all its states.